on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Utah Jazz taking on the Utah Jazz. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Malone. John Stockton out there with Jeff Hornacek. Then there's Ostertag, and it's Russell in at the 3. Now here's Stockton. Drops in the tray.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Three-pointer. That shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way. Back to Russell. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
And Stockton is simply one of the best, especially when it comes to finding people on the floor.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And here is Conley. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's Mitchell missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Jazz. Stockton outside. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Utah shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And both free throws good for Malone. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ingles against Malone. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's covered closely.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Stockton passes to Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Still
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Trying to stem the tide here.
They have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Ingles. Kicks to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Over Hornacek. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert, and it's blocked.
And Ostertag showing his intensity on defense. A big guy who takes pride in his shot block.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell outside. Passes to Ingles. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Oh, I love the intensity Conley plays, but it's what allows him to overcome aggressive defense like that right there.
Stockton passes to Ostertag. Over Gobert. Ostertag, no good.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Got a piece of it. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got it back down to single digits for the Jazz. Conley against Stockton. Malone outside. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. In transition, here come the Jazz. Bogdanovich wide open. And again, it's Utah.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Now, here is Hornacek. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Malone, good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Offline with his three. And so it's Utah, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more in store for you right after this. Guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, G.A. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
O'Neal is out there with Green. Then it's Exum. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Davis in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Stripped it away. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And he makes that one. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Green finds Davis. Back to Green. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. Banked in off the glass. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Carr, the pass to Keefe. No good on the 3.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Poke loose and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Utah leading. Here's Isley. No points in the game yet for him. Carr with the ball. Drops in the layup for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, Mudiay. Here's the floater. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Both free throws good from Mudiay. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Carr. The Jazz working the ball around now. There's the pass to Isley. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Jeff Green. Bogdanovich is checked in for O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Dante Exum.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Pass to Ingles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Here's Isley, over by Conley, over to the wing. Here's Carr. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Here is Conley. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Gobert. He kicks it to Conley. On deep. But he stays with it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. .50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Isley, over by Conley. Feeds it to Foster. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Whoa!
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Here's Isley, over by Conley. Isley, the pass to Anderson. And they're running. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Here's Isley from the arc. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Jazz. They finish off the second quarter with a
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. The first quarter didn't play out the way Utah had hoped. They wasted no time putting themselves in a difficult situation, having some issues at both ends of the floor, and falling behind by 8 points by the time the period came to a close. They were much more effective once the second quarter got underway, rallying to... And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
It's been fairly even so far. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got John Stockton. Malone is out there with Ostertag. It's Brian Russell, and it's Hornacek in at the 2 spot. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, Kevin, that's just the veteran leadership Conley gives this team. I mean, it's tremendous, isn't it? An effective two-way player with a high basketball IQ.
6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Stolen by Stockton. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Utah leading by 4, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Malone. That's good from Stockton, the assist by Malone. Stockton's got 5.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Conley against Stockton. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go. And Utah again with the bucket.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Stockton kicks to Hornacek. And the pass to Ostertag. Al Malone. Passes it to Ostertag. Jazz passing it around. Hornacek for 3. Ingles with the rebound. Utah leading. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul, and they were the ones who convinced me to just go out there and show it." Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Davis is checked in for Gobert. Green comes in for Joe Ingles. O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Exum in for Mike Conley. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And that sends Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line. It's on Jeff Hornacek. For Utah, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Stockton passes to Hornacek. To halt the run. Goes back up. Outside for Stockton. Malone trying to break free. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from John Stockton. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Stockton. In transition, here come the Jazz. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Knocked away. Exum finds Davis. Now here's Exum. He's covered by Stockton. Mitchell passes to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Exum. Utah with the rebound. Ostertag's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Malone. Back to Hornacek. The 19-foot shot. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Malone. And the Jazz call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup it.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Green. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Moutier in for Dante Exum. Pass to Davis. Here's Isley, defended by Moutier. Oh. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now just a 2-point Utah lead.
And you really can't say that it's like they've been lights out here on this run, but they are just getting a lot of second chance opportunities.
Now here's Moutier. Not a lot of room. It's good. Moutier's got 6 points. Jazz trail by 4. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the pass to Foster. Here's Isley, defended by Gobert. The shot's good from Isley. Isley's got his first bucket in this one.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. In his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
The teardrop, and it's laid in by Moutier. 8 points for him.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Isley the pass to Carr. Anderson outside. It's good. Anderson's got his second basket.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Jazz out in front, up 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Utah trailing here. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Mitchell and Bogdanovich, they're the wings. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Clock at 6. To tie it up. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Foster's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Passes it to Gobert. Fires the 3. Utah the rebound. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Dishes it to Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for
them. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Conley finds Gobert. One good for 2. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Utah calls. Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Malone kicks to Hornacek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stockton hitting from a mile outside.
And how about the awareness there of Hornacek, a high IQ player who just knows how to find his teammates when they're open.
Gobert dishes to Ingles. Malone with the steal. Mitchell against Hornacek. Down low. Here's Malone. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. So it's Utah now. And here is Mitchell. The dish to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Stockton can't get it to go.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Okay now, Conley.
Outside Conley. Off target from three-point range. Conley's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Russell passes to Malone. Shakes him. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Malone's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
But Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch. Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Outside for Stockton. Puts it up from 12, and there's another one for the Jazz.
That's a huge basket, just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basket.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And Bogdanovich, he's a seasoned veteran, comfortable having the rock in his hands when it's a big possession.
Stockton teams up with Malone in the pick and roll. Here's Stockton. Utah with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anymore.
Right wing. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Jazz call time here. The score knotted at 48. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth.
Percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And the Jazz call time. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Mitchell outside for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
He's such a dependable facilitator. Conley knows it's his responsibility to share the wealth with his guys.
And it's Ostertag with the jam.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Utah calls timeout. They trail by 1. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Utah with the ball. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mitchell in the corner. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Ostertag. And it's Utah's ball. They lead by 1. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Here's Hornacek. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And Hornacek, no doubt, a leader. A knockdown shooter, moves incredibly well without the ball.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Let's see what they run here. This is not the time to panic. Work the offense.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.